It doesn't matter what you want. I will succeed, whether you like it or not. I am unstoppable. When will you learn that? When will you learn that?
Again, Mr. Williams, I invite you to conversate with me directly. I don't do all this internet stuff. The problem is you're going after my family, you post my children, and then you mention my name. So you and I, we need to have a conversation. And yes, this is a forever problem.
With my eyes closed, it's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. Too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Boy, all that like Keenan. Still got crack, they fiendin'. Flow still hot like Phoenix. Shine so bright, I'm gleaming. This off top, I'm tweaking. Fresh out the rat like Neiman. And I'm still trying to fight my demons. Cause we all gotta act like Tina. That's why I gotta ride with the Nina. Outside, it's a war going on. Make me put my hands on my head like the Macarena. They want you walking on board like Kima. Ain't give a F to you like John Cena. Putting blood on the brand new Beamer. Tryna earn 8 stripes like Adidas. You get cold when you ride with the heater. It'll turn you to a dog like a keto. And expose to a cat like a cheetah. They smoke my partner like reefer. Dímelo porque o no entiendo. Mi gente must really need Jesus. They shed real blood. I never seen the crypt and I believe it. It's too easy. Too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. I can do this with my eyes closed. It's too easy. It's too easy. It's too easy. I've been there, done it, seen it. Y'all just talk, don't live it. And just took that route, that seen it. And I'm so outspoken like Reason. Jimmy Neutron, boy, young G's. And I'm a self-made man.
What's up, good people? Let me know that you can hear me in the chat by typing either 1,000 likes, or it's too easy. It's too easy because we can do this without, well, this, we can do this, well, mainly this one in the middle, with our eyes closed. We can do this with our eyes closed, or 1,000 likes to let me know that you can hear me in the chat. I am not 100% where I wanted to be for this show. However, it's still gonna be a great show. I was trying to pull together more of a montage to shorten that Q&A that was what, almost 3 hours. And I got it down to about 40 minutes, but I still got some more that has to go in it. But we're going to work with what we have. And the plan is to kind of do now that we have an idea. We're now in the future, and now we can look back with a fresh pair of eyes to see all the signs that we saw. Some of the signs maybe that some people missed. But so we're going to do a little bit of that. We're also going to reveal a few lies that Darius Cooks has been caught in already related to this. So again, we can do this with our eyes closed. Thank you to everyone who's letting me know that we can do this with our eyes closed, and that we need 1,000 likes for the next episode. So this video here requires 1,000 likes in order for us to move on to our next episode. Yesterday, some people were like, I thank those who liked the video. We only got to about 1,100 something yesterday, so it wasn't enough. We needed 1,300 likes. I appreciate those of you who liked. I also appreciate those of you who said, screw you, Vel, I ain't liking nothing, because you gave me a day of rest. So I appreciate you too. But if you want to see another episode, make sure to hit that like button. If we get 1,000 likes by tomorrow around noonish, then we'll be guaranteed to have another episode tomorrow. If not, I'll see y'all whenever we hit 1,000 views. 1,000 likes. But what's going on? The Precious, Margin, Chanel, his MJ, Sabrina, Renee, DGRBL. Now we got just initials. Big Bad and Phyllis and Darren and everyone else in the chat. Thank you for letting me know that you can hear me. I greatly appreciate it. So I wanted to start today's show off because I need to take a little breather, because I literally have been editing, most of the afternoon. Well, no, late afternoon. And then when I got into edit, I was like, oh, shoot, I forgot editing takes so long. How did I think I was just going to up and have this done in time? So I need a little bit of a reprise. And so I feel like this will help me. This will help me kind of woosah and get into the moment, connect with y'all.
This, you know what? This is the thing. It don't come up no more. This is as far as it come up. I guess I didn't get the one with the extra long handle on it. It's fine. This one, I like the spin mop. You ain't got to touch it. I twisted the pole. This is as far as it go up. It only go to 48. What's 48? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4 feet. This 4 feet tall. This about 4 feet. This about 2 feet. This 2 more feet. This tallest it go to 48. That's it. It's not meant for me. It's meant for Maria. I love this mop. Girl, it don't the fuck go up. Extendable telescope, 22 to 36 inches or 36 to 48. Bitch, you got 2 choices. 22 to 36 or 36 to 48. That's it. It don't go no fucking higher than that. Okay? Now, do you want the flow clean or not? What the fuck do the size of the mop got to do? Girl, twist. I have twisted. Girl, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll talk to y'all later.
I love that one. That's a classic. That's a classic. Thank you so much, Jackie Friend, for the super chat. Says, here's my 20 likes, LOL. I appreciate. I could use a whole lot more likes like that. So anybody else want to give your likes in dollar form, that's greatly appreciated as well. Thank you so much, Jackie. I appreciate you, friend. So what we're gonna do is the poll question I just put out there, because we're going somewhere with this. Give me a moment. Give me a moment. I told you I'm trying to recalibrate myself from editing mode to show mode. Oh, why did it take so long to pop up? Okay, this is a good one. This is a good one though. Blame game. The blame game. The poll question I just put out there, and I'm gonna try to start putting these out there. I ain't gonna be able to do it, but from here on out, I'm trying to remember to put it on the Facebook side as well. Oh, and what's up to my Instagram folks as well? So we're on Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube this evening. So the poll question that's out there on the YouTube side is, do you remember Darius Cooks saying that he did not see Jeremy's Facebook live on Sunday morning when Jeremy was like, I'm done. God is not the author of confusion. I knew I shouldn't have did this. This ain't been nothing but chaos from the beginning. My gut told me don't sign a deal with Satan. And I thought I could do one dance with the devil, and the devil swept me up and tried to send me into the abyss. So Darius Cooks said he got on his live. We got the video of it. Today, we ain't worried about it today. Darius Cooks get on and he like, I don't know, y'all. I didn't see it. What he say? I don't know. Y'all telling me, but I don't know. I ain't seen nothing. I can't. Yeah, I'm gonna call him because I don't know what y'all talking about. All that, all the dramatics of it all. Thank you so much. In the wrong place. Oh, did that wrong too. Thank you so much, Sonia. Is it Sonia Charlie for the super sticker? I really appreciate you, friend. Thank y'all for the love. It's greatly, greatly appreciated. It's definitely a motivator for all that I have to go through to pull this to y'all 5 days a week. Okay, so what we're gonna do, because some of you haven't seen it, some of us, we need a little refresher so that we can lead into it. We're going somewhere. So we're gonna rewatch Jeremy's Facebook Live from Sunday morning, where he officially quit and he expressed his feelings regarding this whole fiasco. And then we're going somewhere with this. Now, keep in mind, Darius Cooks said he never saw this. Never saw it.
Good morning. Good morning. Good morning. I know it's like super early and I don't ever be up on live this early in the morning. But I need to get up and really address some things beforehand. Before I even get my day started and allow any more of my energy to be consumed by all of this stuff that's going on. So on yesterday, there was a live about the Three Kings, basically, stating, like, I guess why tickets weren't moving as fast as some would have liked.
So I'm gonna do some commentary with this and interrupt, because we saw this before, and if you ain't saw it uninterrupted, you can either go to Jeremy's page, it's still up, this video's still up, or you can watch our previous. No, I think I did commentary then too. But anyway, so he's saying, Jeremy here is saying that he's aware of the live that happened the day before, where some people thought that the ticket sales, the tickets weren't moving fast enough. The some people he's talking about is Darius Cooks. The live that somebody did the day before that he's referring to, but not using anybody's name, is Darius Cooks. Keep up.
Personally, I mean, I feel like the tickets were selling and that they were, I mean, people have already, done what they needed to do to make arrangements to come and all of it. And, I don't really do all.
So he's saying that as far as he was, the way the tickets were moving, totally fine. He didn't see an issue with this. He didn't see a need for Darius Cooks to run to his internet, creating the spectacle of, what do y'all think about the menu? I'm seeing, what concerns do you guys have? I see you're not buying tickets. let me know. That's a good point. I hear you. I hear you. Oh, the menu. Oh, the distance. Oh, I hear you. I hear you. Jeremy is saying, we was telling him that's not necessary. He did all that on his own. Although, when we watched the video, we saw Darius Cooks saying that his two kings were aware that he was on the live and in agreement with all of it. Jeremy here is telling us, no, he was not in agreement with Darius Cooks doing that. Darius Cooks like, whatever I decide to do there, the guys are already good with it. It proves he was lying the whole time. Jeremy out of his own mouth, not IAmVellB's commentary. Jeremy right here in the flesh via recording is telling us his thoughts about this entire thing.
All of this, I don't really do the whole getting on social media and explaining my decisions about stuff or whatever need to be done, or that's just not me. Like my whole thing is, I tell people all the time, y'all, I just make cakes. So it's not like I'm not out here trying to solve world hunger. You know, I'm not a controversial person. There is no controversy that surrounds me or my brand or anything that I do. But ever since I have gotten started with this project, there has been negativity. There has been harassment. People have harassed me. They have harassed my husband. They have talked about us online. They have sent me threatening messages. I mean, it does not stop. And I have literally taken and taken and taken. I done lost friends in this whole situation. People that I'm not cool with, that I have been friends with for years. We are not friends no more. It is.
So who we know that he's referring to for sure is Darius Cooks. At this point, for sure, we know he's referring to Darius Cooks. He's also fallen out with his best friend, LaQuinty. And I was doing a little research last night for y'all. Y'all gave me a night off because y'all didn't get them 1,300 likes. Y'all better get the 1,000 likes tonight if y'all want to see us tomorrow evening. Remember, 1,000 likes on this video for me to come back tomorrow with more of this. But anyway, last night I had the evening off, so I was doing a little bit of researching for future pieces, and shouldn't say it out loud because I might get blocked. But I was on LaQuinty stuff, and I saw all these photos with her and Jeremy going to amusement parks, going to make flower arrangements together, her hanging out with him and his husband, and you could tell they was friends. Him putting on his social media, he had like a ton of packages going out, and he was like, thanks to my best friend LaQuinty, I couldn't have got this done without her. All of that, they were close, like real friends, and they let this satanic internet influencer get between their friendship. Sad. I'm really hoping they recover from that. Seemed like they were real, like friends for real. I couldn't see nobody. I know no outsider could come and break up me and my best friend of 30 plus years. Ain't no way. Not no outsider. Now we can break up our own self, but not no intruder. You ain't gonna never be as close as we are to each other. Plus, for one, we can read each other's mind without even talking to each other. So that's a problem for you too. But nah, that wouldn't happen.
Being exhausting. It has been mentally exhausting. And again, all I do is make cakes. This morning, somebody made the comment that I really want to address, that the reason why the tour isn't doing well is because of me. I would love to know how one person.
Nicole driver friend, elaborate on that. You said LaQuinty you wrong. Elaborate on that because I want to see why you're saying she's wrong. So here Jeremy is starting to lay out for us how he's starting to see. So he basically woke up that morning, which caused him to come on here and just be like, I'm done. I'm finna express myself, but this is too much, because he woke up to social media posts through Darius stirring up his hive, his flying monkeys. People were making comments that Jeremy, one person in particular, but it was a tone that was starting to shape that Jeremy was the reason that the tickets didn't sell out. Jeremy, one of the kings, was the reason that the tickets didn't sell. People saying one of the things they were saying, he make box cakes. I've been seeing in the comments, a lot of y'all under the videos and stuff, I guess those of you who are bakers or watch baker influencers or whatever, saying that it's not unusual for a baker to use box cakes and enhance them with other ingredients, especially when they're baking in large amounts. I don't know nothing about that. I'm just relaying what y'all have said. So they're saying anybody who really understands that industry, that's not something that's unheard of. The other piece that they were saying, which is just baffling, this is where the gaslighting, because the Flying Monkey Dehivers gaslight as well. If y'all didn't know, they learned it from their leader. So they gaslight too. Their other issue with Jeremy, besides the narrative they were starting to create, besides the fact that he, quote unquote, makes box cakes, is that he is mean-spirited. Jeremy is mean-spirited. They don't like the way he talked to their leader. He snap off on people. They would just watch their leader snap off because of a mop stick. Because people in the chat had suggestions on how he could extend his mop. And we got way worse situations than that. Yes, Lydia. They said he's mean-spirited. Now don't get it wrong though. Don't get me wrong, I should say. Don't think I'm just completely defending Jeremy, because I saw him doing some things and I still don't know him, but I got to know bits and pieces of him through this Three Kings fiasco. And I'm sorry, the kitchen comeback. So he ain't perfect, but I don't think he evil. Crooks is evil. Darius Cooks is evil. Flat out evil. I don't feel that way about Jeremy. I feel like Jeremy has some bad behavior and was an enabler to the bad behavior from Crooks. And he played in people's faces through this experience, but I don't think he's an evil person. I think he made some mistakes along the way. I think he got wrapped up in it. He got gaslit. So it was like being on laughing gas or something. He was delusional for a while. Then he came to his senses. Let's continue.
Person is the reason why the tour is not doing well, or if it was not doing well, because I still don't see what other people see. If something is moving and if something has been sold, then I'm not sure what the problem is. But what I'm not going to do is I'm not going to allow people to continue to tear down my character and tear down me as a person. Y'all don't understand that I am a real person with real feelings. Y'all get online and hide behind these fake pages and keyboards and you say all of this bullshit. Like, this don't make no sense. Y'all, I am a real person. A real person. My husband is a real person. We have sat and took all of this stuff for 8 months that this whole tour stuff has been going on. 8 months. Y'all not gonna paint me as this bad person or like I've been out here moving any different than I've been moving for the past 17 years. It's not cool. Whatever decision that was made about the tour, or whatever decision that Darius made about the tour, that is his decision. But for me, and
you hear that? Now, they were supposed to be business partners, all of them. It's supposed to be the Three Kings tour, not Darius Cooks and his merry men. It's supposed to be the Three Kings tour. But Jeremy's telling you, well, this was Darius' decision. Whatever decision he made about canceling or this or that, that's up to him. Now, at this point, when Jeremy did this live, Darius had been going live the entire day before, on and off, talking about he was considering canceling the tour. And it was pretty much that he was going to cancel it. He just hadn't made it official. He was like, oh, talking to his flying monkeys. Oh, it seemed like y'all don't want it. That's all I'm seeing here. I mean, y'all let me know the reason. Well, half y'all saying location, half y'all saying the horrible menu, half y'all saying it's the dates. I don't know. It just seemed like to me, half y'all saying y'all got a problem with, y'all just want me to do it solo. It just seemed like with me, y'all just don't want it. So he gaslighting them. They gaslighting each other. Everybody dizzy on the gas. So Darius Cooks created all of that chaos the day before within his following. By the time the next morning comes, and now Jeremy not only has dealt with all of that the day before that he didn't want to happen, he wakes up to now people are the D-Hags and Flying Monkeys are starting to blame him for what their leader was doing the day before. And he's like, oh no, I'm over it. I'm over it. Y'all didn't attacking my husband, cyberbullying my husband. You know, I'm already dealing with the extra drama because I'm connecting myself to a satanic internet influencer. And it's just too much. Now I'm to blame for the whole event failing when he felt like it didn't fail, because he's like, I felt like the ticket sales were fine. But again, I think they actually had 500 seats they were trying to fill, not the 300 they told us about. And that's what made Darius Cooks say, oh, we got way too long to go to be able to hit that in 2 weeks. And that's what made him give up. Because you got to keep in mind, if it was only, let's say, half the seats, whatever it was, 2 more weeks and a little more of his gaslighting and indoctrinating of his flying monkeys, he probably could have gotten a few more wide backs in them seats. I'm a little hesitant to use that. I don't want y'all coming after me like Charlemagne. Might be too soon. Is it too soon for that? Is it too soon? Let me say too soon in the chat if it's too soon for me to be saying that word.
My family, we not going to have no parts of it. I'm not going to have any parts of any confusion, controversy, because God do not operate in the midst of confusion. And my entire platform has been built on integrity and me just being who I am. I do not like this, bro. I don't like this at all. This shit really, really hurts because I knew in my heart that this was going to happen. And it's not even just that one comment. It is literally about all of this surrounding this. I do not do drama. I'm not a drama-filled person. There is nothing online, no videos, people making about me. You know what I'm saying?
He said, ain't no videos people making about me. Who's the person out of the 3 kings who got people making videos about him? Only one. Darius Cooks.
It ain't nobody, it's nobody talking about me at all. So, I mean, I really don't like this. I really don't like this at all. It's extremely discouraging. It's hurtful. I don't like the hateful comments. All of this is extremely hurtful. It really is. And nobody has benefited from any of this. Nobody has. Oh, wait. I don't know. I didn't even want to have to get on here and make no public statements or address anything. But I just think that some stuff that need to be talked about in private and all of that. These people have constantly sat on here and dragged my name. They have done all of this stuff, and it's not cool. I don't like this at all. And I'm just, it's hateful. It's hateful and it's hurtful. And ain't nobody winning in none of this. The people who coming, were coming, I'm really, this is really fucking me up. Cause this morning I ain't want to wake up to none of this. Cause how is one person? How is it me? When we went to Puerto Rico and playing this whole thing out, I was a full team player. I was in Puerto Rico while my best friend was dying. When my best friend died, I was in Puerto Rico playing in this tour And I still held my head up and came back. Through every diagnosis, sickness, everything I've been dealing with in my own personal life, I was still a team player. I've showed up. I've gone 120%. So no, it ain't just one thing. It's a lot of things. Y'all, I am tired, bruh. I'm really fed up. So I'm letting this shit go. I'm letting this ride. It's been relationships have been destroyed behind this. I've been friends with these people for all of these years. Like, it's just crazy.
So again, we know he's referring to Darius Cooks. He said he's been friends with Darius Cooks for 10 years. And LaQuinty, I'm not sure how long their friendship is, but that's supposed to be his best friend.
It's really crazy, and it's really, really hurtful. I don't want no parts at all. And I'm making that publicly known. Anybody who was following and supporting and was coming to see me or support me, I'm sorry. I'm not going to be a part of anything that has any drama or any confusion or any hate, because I'm tired of being harassed. I'm tired of people picking on me. I'm tired of people picking on my husband.
Something I noticed about this piece when he gets into this. Remember, I showed y'all the day before yesterday when Darius Cooks called himself reciting. That's another reason we know that he did, in fact, watch this live when he told his followers that he didn't, because he was able to recite what Jeremy said. However, it took me to step away from our live, and afterwards it hit me. He used some of the words the words that Jeremy said, but he did them out of order and not in full context. So it seemed the way that Darius recited it, and probably the way that his sociopathic mind heard it, was as if Jeremy abandoned him and just ran away. But if you listen to the way Jeremy is saying it and how this leads to him ending this video, it's literally from him when he said, "Man, F it." It's because somebody said something disrespectful to him in the chat. And he's like, "I just can't do this anymore. Man, F it. I'm done." It wasn't F Darius, F the Three Kings. It was just a F this situation in general, because people were still coming for him and saying disrespectful things while he was being vulnerable. But Darius Cooks didn't present it that way.
We have done nothing. We ain't got shit to do with this. We've done nothing. I done showed up. I've taken time away from my family. I've done everything that I see what I'm saying?
So he literally you see him kind of chuckle a little bit. He's read something in the chat, and I don't know what it was exactly, but he read something in the chat that really hit a nerve with him.
I done showed up. I've taken time away from my family. I've done everything that I see what I'm saying? Jeremy is too emotional. Man, let me go, man. Fuck this. Like, for real. I do not deserve this. Is the exact reason why people commit suicide. The exact reason why people commit suicide. Y'all bully people online. Y'all don't know shit about me. You don't know what I'm going through. You don't know what I'm dealing with. Every day I'm fighting a battle that nobody fucking knows. Man, fuck this.
So it was in response to the comments that were coming at him in his moment of being vulnerable. Yes, I know all the other pieces. I'm explaining what was happening in that moment. I'm closing out this poll. What was this poll? Do you remember Darius Cooks saying he did not see Jeremy's Facebook Live on Sunday morning? 82% of you say yes. 18% of you may have missed that, but it in fact happened. I don't have the clip, and that's why I don't have it handy. It's too busy editing everything. Hold on. Oh, I can't find the chat message, the super sticker. Here we go. Super chat from Radiant Goddess. When will the flying monkeys wake up? Crooks is the common denominator in all the mess. Thank you so much for the super chat, Radiant Goddess. I really appreciate you and your comment and your super chat. Some of them will never get it. So please do not hold your breath for this. Please do not hold your breath for this. Attention. Please do not hold your breath for the flying monkeys that are part of the DHAGs to ever realize what we all know. Some of them will go to their graves feeling like we are just haters, not truth tellers. Some of them, if we do get to see the day that Darius Cooks literally pays for his crimes, scams, and everything else, just inhumane treatment, crimes against humanity, as I just sum it up as, if we even do get to see that in our lifetime, and Darius Cooks ends up serving any sort of amount of time, they will still think, there will be a fraction of the flying monkeys who will still think that Darius Cooks is innocent and that he was set up. They're like the MAGA Trump people, truly. Some of them MAGA people think that Trump won the election still. They will, the flying monkey DHAGers, they will be putting money on Darius Cooks' books in prison. They will try to visit him if they can, but he gonna make sure that none of them come see him because he don't really like them. No way. He won't be able to. Well, he probably create a scheme to get their money from prison. That way he can get it on his books. But yeah, don't hold your breath thinking, oh, one day they'll, Vel, by the time you get to your 15,000 video, they'll start to get it. Nah. I ain't holding my breath, so please don't you hold yours. At this point for me, the way that I just deal with this, it's informative. There are people who are not a part of the DHAG flying monkey cult. I want to protect those people who blindly go following people on the internet, and the next thing you know, they get indoctrinated and they didn't know what was happening. This is why I do it for those people. I do it for the people who have unfortunately been survivors of Darius Cooks, those who were scammed by him, those who were doxxed and cyberbullied, those who were former friends and business partners who were treated horribly, those who have been silenced through his bullying. Crystal, I'm doing this for you, Crystal. You're a part of that group now. You weren't at first, but I kept telling you what was coming down the pike. So I do this for the people like the Crystals of the world who gave him years. She gave him about a decade too. Decade of service, being his lapdog and head DHAG in charge. I do this for those people. And for entertainment purposes. Don't forget that. And the shenanigans. Don't forget that. Don't forget that. Don't forget it. As far as entertainment as well. I mean, if I could just end this some kind of way, make it just go away, and people don't get hurt anymore and stuff, I would do that. Trust me, I would. But I don't have that power. So because I can't do that, I do what I can do. I use the tools that God has given me. God has given me the tools to do this as my role or my part of this situation. So this is what I'm doing. I'm doing the Lord's work here in my realm, in my zone. I'm staying in my lane. Took me a while to figure out what it's supposed to look like, but this is my lane. God gonna do the rest. And we're gonna laugh our ass off all the way there. In the meanwhile, till the rapture come. We're gonna laugh. We gonna laugh. Trust, we gonna laugh. Thank you so much, Darnell Hibbler, for the super sticker. I really appreciate you. Bear with me, y'all, if I miss something with the super stickers and stuff. It's just kind of hard juggling around with the comments by myself. It saves them, but then sometimes they go away. But I think I might be okay. I think it kind of keeps them in my start area. G Watson, thank you so much for the super sticker, friend. I appreciate you. Okay. Okay, so we did that. So, and I don't have my notes like I normally have them. I usually have so I don't forget stuff. So we just watched Jeremy give his commentary. He said what he said. Darius Cooks runs to his live stream that morning, literally right after Jeremy goes off. Darius Cooks goes live. Now, at that point, I hadn't saw what Jeremy did. I just saw Darius Cooks' notification, or somebody told me it was on, one or the other. But when I saw the caption, it said, about that live. I thought in my mind it was maybe about the live I did the night before. but he don't acknowledge me no more. I don't exist. Let him tell it. He didn't even know I was still on the internet. It's funny. I hope I don't forget to pull that clip. I forgot to pull it in. So people were in and I love y'all for this. Please continue to do it because I can't keep track of all these moving parts. But I was getting messages from people saying, Vale, Darius Cooks was in fact in Jeremy's live that morning. When he said he said he wasn't in it. They said he was in fact in it, and we know because, and this is always what I tell y'all, when y'all give me information, if you're just telling me what somebody said or what somebody did, if you ain't got a receipt to point me to, I'm sorry, I can't do nothing with that. I can't do nan thing with that. I operate in receipts. So when they told me that, I was like, good, I can go over to that and I can find that. Sure enough, they said, Vale, he was in the chat. So then when I got over there, I go to Jeremy's video and I look, and what do I see? A comment from Darius Cooks himself saying, oh, it's so little on y'all side, but it's right at the bottom there. It says, I'm here. Now, my first thought was, okay, it's just a comment under the video, so it don't tell me the exact time. I was like, damn, I need to know the time. I need the time. Because I thought it was going to be in the chat, the moving live chat. Because that's easy to say, oh, he was actually here when it was moving. Well, Facebook, and I discovered it as I'm trying to God damn it, it ain't got how I know I need to be able to attach it to when the video was happening. I hovered over the comment, and the goddamn Facebook will tell you what time the person made the comment, the date and time. Sunday, March 3rd, 2024 at 8:13 a.m. Can you put 8:13 a.m. in the chat if you understand what I'm saying? This proves that Darius Cooks' verified Facebook page, Darius Cooks was in the chat at 8:13 a.m. while Jeremy was live. And y'all can do this yourself as long as Jeremy still got this video up. You can literally go to Jeremy's video, look at the comments under the video, hover over where it says Darius Cooks, I'm here, ... Hover over, it's going to say the same thing. I ain't got a lot to kick it. And thank those of y'all who told me about this. I appreciate y'all for that. Told y'all, we unpacking the lies. And there's others. So what I want to do, just for the sake of time, and like I said, I was editing and stuff, so put liar in the chat. Put liar in the chat. If you feel like, or put caught again. Caught again, maybe caught again. Where's that damn? Here we go. I got a lot of images I need. You caught me. There we go. Caught again. She's such a liar. And he lies about things that are provable. The difference is, and how he continues to get away, and he's been doing this since the very beginning. The reason he gets away with it is because most people ain't finna do all that shit I just did. And I wasn't going to do it. Honestly, I didn't know. I ain't even looked that deep into it. People directed me to it, and that made me do that. Most people not doing all that. And he knows that. But he literally got on his live stream, and we have it. We played it, where he said, I don't know. Y'all say Jeremy was live? Oh, I don't know. I'm just hearing what y'all say. What'd he say? Oh, well, I can't really answer what you like. You asking me my thoughts. I don't really have no thoughts because I ain't seen it yet. Yeah, I'll reach out to him after this though, and then stayed on live for hours. Such a liar. It's disgusting. A fake, a fraud, a phony. Ew. Why though? You got to be some kind of incomplete human being to be that much of a pathological liar, to lie about stuff that people can easily prove. Well, it's like Trump. He got that Trump disease. Thank you so much, Curl Connections, for the super chat. Hold on, I'm gonna pull it up. Where's that? Now I'm gonna read a couple comments, and then we're gonna move into the next segment, which will be our just reaction to us just doing like a little retrospective on the Q&A. Chopped it up a little bit, made it a little more entertaining for us. Curl Connection said, as Jeremy was talking, I saw Darius into the chat. There you go. People were telling me that. I don't know if you were one of those people who messaged me as well. But thank you so much, Curl Connections. Yeah, people were messaging me like, oh no, Darius was there. He knows that the people who were there would have knew he was there, but he don't care about that because he does have a large following. Does he have the millions upon millions that he claims? Hell no. Does he have more than most? Absolutely. Is he known? Yeah, he's been around for a decade causing chaos on the internet. Of course, people know of his name. The Shade Room knows his name, of course. So, but that doesn't mean that equates to those being followers. Or true followers, I'll say, or supporters. People just follow him to be firsthand on seeing the drama. He's known for drama. There you go, Darnell. Some people truly only follow him like they follow the Shade Room or the Neighborhood Talk or something, or the Inquirer or TMZ. The only difference is he is the star of all the drama that gets reported on his platform. It's not that they're following because they like him. They just like, oh, this is an interesting soap opera-ish. So, let me read a couple comments. Oh, Jesus, we got a lot started. Says, once again, Darius refused to take accountability and responsibility for his actions. Yeah, absolutely. I know I saw a couple about, here we go, Jeremy. The only thing Jeremy did was stupidly got caught up with the wrong person. And then the question is, how can LaQuinty be mad at Jeremy when she knew what it was when she got in? She appeared smart enough to have done research on Crooks, and she should have declined being a part of the mess. I agree with you, Aunt May, but this is what I'm trying to get y'all to look at this from the other. Like, we're all, and I used to look at it this way, just from a logical standpoint, just what you're saying, Aunt May. However, the more I started learning about this and watching the human behavior around this, people are so enamored with celebrity and perceived wealth and being close to it that they feel like they'll deal with the negatives in order to possibly get close enough that some of it rubs off on them, that they in some way benefit from it. So when you look at the people who are around Darius Cooks, the people who give him a chance in spite of everything, the Chantels who knew, was warned, all she wanted was $1,600. She ended up getting what, 24,000 rather. Some of that, was there was overhead included in that. But let's say she walked away with a good $8,000 or so. She's happy. And she still wants to do business with him based on the interview that we watched the other day. It's the proximity of they're hoping some of that rubs off on them. Darius Cooks, I see people say he's broke. He's not broke. He's just not as rich or wealthy as he proclaims to be. He lives in a $200,000 house, townhouse, with in the ghetto with a chain link fence around it. I ain't gonna say too much. I ain't gonna dox you. Crooks. Not yet, at least. Just don't go there. So he lives in a house. It's supposed to be gated. Got a chain link fence around the little concrete townhome subdivision. But he claims to be so wealthy. The house he had in Georgia that he was claiming to be a 9-bedroom home. And then he took the picture from the back of the house. The back of the house had it, like it's on a hill. So it had a full walkout basement. So it made a house look bigger than what it really was. He was counting the basement bedrooms. I'm from I used to be a real estate appraiser and licensed real estate appraiser, like for real. Like I can prove it, unlike Darius Cooks claiming the stuff that he claims about his past. Licensed real estate appraiser, licensed realtor. I know that you cannot count bedrooms below ground level. That's not considered a bedroom. It's just extra space. It's called a finished basement. But he counted those bedrooms that he got in the basement to make it sound like his house was grand, because he's like, I have a 9-bedroom house. No, you don't. You got a 4-bedroom with a finished basement. you got a 4-bedroom with a finished basement. This is what it's called in real estate terms. But that's just what she does. She has to be grandiose and all of that. But yeah, people want to be attached to that. So they will take those chances thinking like, at worst, like a Chantel, at worst, I walk away with some money from this. Even if he is what everybody says. I need my $1,600 light bill paid. A LaQuinty, I don't know what her financial situation is, but she told us herself that she's basically been gigging it. She's doing gigs right now. And she's been blessed that she's just gone from friend to friend to friend getting work as her doing project management or whatever she's calling it. She's feeling like, yeah, I hear all this stuff about him, but he got a Amex Platinum that he always buying us lunch with. So he got money. I get something from it. And LaQuinty even promised Chantel, at Chantel's Just Until for the kitchen comeback, she promised Chantel that those wait staff would be paid their tips. LaQuinty don't know Darius Cooks. And what happened? Now she done stuck her name, put her name out on that foolishness, and Darius Cooks didn't follow through. Now LaQuinty is due her money, I'm sure. LaQuinty, you get your money? Let us know, girl. Did you get your money? Or is he going to come up with a reason why you didn't do something or don't deserve your money? Then okay, that's just for the sake of time. I'm going to move on to our reaction. Oh, but I'm going to answer this one. So he and his husband were dealing with harassment for 8 months. I don't understand. So no, not at all. Not at all. At some point a few weeks ago, whatever. Yeah, about a few weeks ago, people started, I don't know, digging. Jerome was being very sassy, and with the kitchen comeback, he was dragging Chantel. I played some of those videos, and he was just doing a lot. He was doing a lot. So that made people feel a ways. They started kind of looking up his social media, looking at his husband, and people made comments about his husband. They didn't dox him. They didn't stalk him or anything, but they teased the husband being skinny, and him and Jeremy being skinny, and made some comments about those sort of things. Internet fodder, basically. Jeremy immediately got upset at that because he didn't like the fact that people were talking about his husband. He's like, why is my husband a part of the conversation? Jokes. And that was it. So he got very upset about that and was like, in addition to him getting all he's getting, the people saying, why you with a scammer? And I ain't gonna follow you no more because you with a scammer and all those kind of things. It made him say, I'm done with this. And supposedly he was so upset that he was quitting the Three Kings back then. But that was only a few weeks ago. But that was all that it was. He didn't like that his husband was being teased on the internet. Although he was messing with people on the internet. I don't know. But I get that his husband wasn't a part of it. Me personally, I don't go for the spouses and stuff of people unless they take it there. Like, you didn't go too far. You start attacking people close to me, then I'm gonna have to go ahead and release it all. But other than that, I have a rule about I don't do that as well. But some people don't have that rule, and I can't say. But again, it was like teasing. It was teasing, and he was dragging people too. So I don't know. Teach is on. And I have heard that Jeremy. Now, I don't know Jeremy at all, and didn't follow him before this, and won't be following him after this, to be honest, unless something happens. But what I heard is that Jeremy has a little bit of a history of rants and going through these kind of emotional ups and downs. That's what word on the street is. I haven't seen it. I don't have no proof of it, but that's just what people who do follow him are saying. So just so you know, just so it's out there. Okay, so we're going to move into, speaking of Jeremy, this cut that I have here of the, you know what, I'm gonna take a quick little break first though. I'm gonna give us a quick little commercial break, take a swig of water, recalibrate my thoughts and everything, and then I'll be right back. It's not gonna be long, give you a little something to hold. This good time for you to use the restroom, refresh your drinks or your snack. Oops. Okay. And I'll be right back.
5, 6, 7, 8. Why you gotta lie so much? You must wake up and just make up stuff. Cause I just do not understand why every time you talk, you tell a quick lie. You and your lies gotta go. Because I'm tired of talking to Pinocchio. Then you had a nerve to look folks in the eyes, knowing that you telling them lies. You be telling them lies. I asked you about this. Yeah, you lied about it. I asked you about that. Yeah, you lied about it. Get them lies together, they all over the place. I bet if Jesus came back, you a lie to his face. Damn, Pinocchio. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. I said, Pinocchio. I guess you wanna see how far your nose can grow. Now, boo! Let's go. Stop telling all them lies, number one. Let's go. Cause I don't believe that you say at this point. Cause all you do is lie, lie, lie. Lie, lie, lie. Lie, 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 lie. Mama!
All right, I'm back. I'm gonna have to update that. I'm like, those some real old pictures. Some of y'all, I guess. Let me see. Let me do a quick little poll. I'm just curious because it's definitely time to update that. That thing is, that little commercial break is a little old. Have you seen that commercial before? I just call them commercials. I don't know no better word. Have you seen that commercial before, the circus commercial? I'm just curious because it's time to update it. If a ton of y'all have seen it, it's definitely time to update it. Okay, so what we're gonna move into next is our little bit of a watch party. We'll probably do this for about the next hour. Yeah, I'm gonna see if I jump around a little bit. So what I have done, and I'm still working on it, but so far, what I got 40 minutes into the 3 hours of the Q&A that we watched live a couple weeks ago. And so now what I've done is kind of created a montage of the highlights, the moments, the special moments that put together some of the pieces that we see now. Basically how they felt, and you know, them talking about some, y'all just hating on us, we perfect, ain't nothing ever happened between us, you know, all that kind of stuff. So that's what we're gonna watch now. Let me do this. I should have put this one up instead. I'm gonna close out this poll first. Have you seen the commercial before? 42%. Okay, so the majority of you actually have not seen it. So, but it's still time to update it. All right, let's get into the Q&A breakdown is what I titled it.
Oh, all right, this is for everybody, and we've had some on this live and all the things. So how do you deal? Miss Netta talks about this all the time. Her haters. How do you deal with the hate, the straight HATE that comes with having these social media platforms with such large followings of people? How do you really deal with that?
So, AKA the hate means exposure from the part of Darius Cooks. So anytime he refers or they refer to the haters or the haters or the hate groups or whatever, they're referring to the people who expose them. Well, not them, but expose Darius Cooks. But he has to flip the narrative. But it's interesting here, he's about to tell us that he doesn't even believe in haters, but he uses the word daily to indoctrinate his flying monkey. So that's kind of odd. But he's all over the place, as usual.
And anybody can take the baton. I don't want to just direct that somewhere.
Jeremy, somebody says,
I wake up taking edibles.
Jeremy, somebody said, how long you going to hold what you want to say to Corey? We waiting. What you want to say?
Corey.
I was wondering what the hell you had on.
He already texted me and said he don't really like you like that. So... And he really trying to get me to replace you with somebody else. He says this
Jeremy, we together forever, baby.
So remember, when we talked about this, y'all gonna think I'm a damn psychic or something. It's just I understand the psychology of crooks or the sociopathic behavior of crooks. But you see Darius Cooks say that he don't like you. He told me he don't like you, and he want me to get rid of you and kick you out the group. Now all of a sudden it's seeming a lot more true. And I told y'all even when he said it, I said there's truth in comedy, and Darius Cooks is messy. That told us right then that there's truth to what Darius Cooks said, that these conversations were happening with Jeremy saying, I don't like this Corey dude.
Can't leave me.
And the opposite way around, I'm sure.
We in this for the long haul.
It's this other bartender that make drama for you. That's what he told me.
Look at the smirk on Darius Cooks' face. He just said, because it cut out a little bit if you didn't hear it, Darius Cooks says that Jeremy told him it's another bartender out there that makes better drinks than Corey. Why would you be saying that in a public forum for, at that point, I guess, you know, a couple thousand people maybe watching it, and you're doing a Q&A that's supposed to help people want to attend your event and pay $300 to $400 high-end event, well, you know, a lot of money, $300 to $400 per person, and you dissing your partners. And then you wonder why your tickets didn't sell. Oh, it looks like y'all just didn't want it. Oh, y'all just wanted me to do stuff by myself? Or is it that through this process, because Darius Cooks has said, and we're going to have it, Darius Cooks has said, I don't play well with others, meaning in business, really in general. In general, he doesn't play well with others. He's admitted to it. Now, the flying monkeys ignore that he tells them these things. They selective memories. What I can see based on experience is that Darius Cooks, in doing this process, got tired of having to negotiate have meetings, have to explain his thoughts, his wishes, his desires, having to consider them. That's too much for a sociopath and a narcissist. And he decided, I don't want to do this no more. So he started making them the issue between each other. He was going to make this fall apart some kind of way. So now he's telling Corey, that Jeremy secretly has told him that there's a better bartender out there that they should hire instead. Who does that? And on top of that, when you listen to Crooks in those videos that we have watched, every time he talked about having conversations with them, he talked about having separate conversations with Jeremy and Corey, talking about the same subject. Only somebody who's trying to create division in a business situation would have separate conversations with business partners about the same topic. We should be talking about this together. He said they meet every Monday. They were meeting every Monday for 8-9 months. Put this on in your Evernote and remember to talk about this when we're all together, or call us all on the line. But if I talk to y'all separately, I can create confusion.
Well, I'm not even worried. It can't be no Three Kings tour without me, because I tear all this shit up.
They can't.
This is when I knew it was going down. I told y'all. I told y'all it was going down.
They can't do what I do. They can't do what I do.
Baby, you can't have no Three Kings tour. I mean, I told y'all the other day when they was on there talking about something where y'all can just replace him with somebody else. No, the fuck you can't. You can't just replace me.
Cut them comments back off on Instagram.
We not replacing you. Listen, Darius was like, we're not doing it without him. He called me and said, we ain't doing it without him. There is no Three Kings without Jeremy. That's what he said.
I said that.
He did.
I think that people really thought that it was going to be like confusion amongst us. Like they were really waiting on us to fall out or something. And it ain't never been no confusion amongst the Three Kings at all. We've never had any issues at all.
Is that why they couldn't handle the first time? Is this the first time? I'm gonna put a poll question. Do y'all believe this was the first time? Because wow, that's a big ass blow up for the first time y'all ever had any dissension or disagreement that it just ended.
Y'all heard that?
It be y'all puss ass niggas out there to be out there hiding behind the keyboards.
Huh?
Here you go. Here you go.
Keep in mind, Jeremy, who's calling y'all some P-ass Negroes, is the same one who was crying on Sunday morning saying y'all bullies.
Y'all done got Jerome from Mississippi.
It do. It be them puss ass niggas that be trying to hide behind the keyboards in these groups and talking shit and stuff like that. That's what it is. Like, it ain't got nothing to do with the Three Kings. Like, I'm on board as long as we can do what we got to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, I came back and I said that it was never a problem amongst us, but I'm still gonna safeguard my house and my family.
And you should.
So
as you should.
On that, we all support you on that. In terms of hate,
I told you, I'm not the professional king.
You gotta have them. Let them haters do what they do. We do what we do. Let them do what they do.
Let them talk. They ain't making no money. We are. What's up? What's next?
Right. Okay.
Let them push the algorithm for us. And people don't know that, like, when to get a venue.
Again, remember, this was a Q with no A's. This is supposed to be a Q&A where they're encouraging people and explaining to them what the event is going to be so that people would want to buy the tickets when they went on sale. They were supposed to go on sale on the flyers. It was saying the next day, but they had planned for 2 days later, which is a whole mess by itself. But anyway, this was supposed to encourage people. Would this encourage you? Obviously it didn't, because ain't none of y'all about it.
They can hold this many people that will allow outside vendors, cakes, drinks, catering, to come inside their venue. And you still got to put, there's so many parking, logistics, medical, like they have no idea what you're doing, LaQuincy.
And then I hate that they don't know, because they say things on Twitter like, I mean, well, who can book a banquet hall? Like, how basic is a banquet hall? But
Yeah.
it's not a basic. Like, if you do something like this, you will understand exactly what it is. And I feel like that people just get the misconception about, you know, it's already enough that we are coming together as 3 black men in the industry. But people gonna find something wrong with everything you do. It don't matter how good it's supposed to be, they gonna always find something wrong. But I'm telling you, I'm really learning, like, it. They talked about Jesus, so I know they gonna definitely talk about everything we do. So it don't.
Ain't nobody ever seen 3 black men coming together. They always gonna have something to say every time we try to level up.
Let's say on Twitter.
That's right.
We've never seen 3 black men coming together. What? We've never seen 3. Corey just be saying stuff. We've never seen 3 black men come together. What?
Tell them.
I don't go to Twitter.
That's right. Tell them.
What they say on Twitter?
Child.
Oh, they be saying a lot. I know I shouldn't read. I know I shouldn't read the stuff, but it's so hard not to read the stuff. So you know, I be reading it sometimes.
And literally, fast forward. Hindsight is 2020. Fast forward, everything they were saying on Twitter has turned out to be true. We're living in Twitter's truth right now. It was a forewarning.
Man, but
I had a lady telling me, she was like, she said I am an event planner. I've been an event planner for 18 years. What type of celebrity she's like, who's the celebrity? What kind of venue are you? Who's going to ask for $20,000 for a venue? That's unheard of. I'm like, baby, you ain't seen nothing. Like, what do you mean? That's how much venues go for.
That's what she said.
Yeah, listen, I work with venues where it's $60,000 to rent the place for one day.
And I think, like, from the very beginning, from the first conversation that I had with the original individual that we were working with, they were really excited to have our event come to their venue. So I think, like, the hardest part of this for me was the potential that everything could have just been for nothing had the venue listened to all the shenanigans that were being talked about and things that people were saying, and they could have chosen to pull the plug. But I know I'm on Jeremy's row, because when God opens a door for you, there's nothing that anybody can do to get that closed.
That didn't age very well, did it, y'all? That statement. God can't nobody do nothing. Close no door that God ain't closed. Look like God closed that door. We knew it though. We was trying to warn you. God closed that door, but we was trying to tell you, God don't close that door.
So despite, people were calling, oh my God, I even received some of the paragraphs of messages that folks were sending to these people, negative Google reviews about their business. Like, bro, you ain't even had a wedding there. You ain't even been to an event there. How are you leaving a review? But all those things were an effort to get them to cancel our event. So I just thank God that all of our, this is his doing. And so I appreciate the opportunity to learn through that, because that was painful for me. You ever worked on some shit and then you didn't even get to present your part? Y'all ran out of time, or, something happened and it just didn't go right. So, and I really wanted to see this come to life, not for, just all of the work that we know we put in, but for the unifying vision and message that the Three Kings Tour is really bringing. So I'm glad we were able to get through that. That's right.
Baby, sometimes you got to confuse the enemy. And I believe that all of this was an attempt to confuse the enemy. And I had this post written up and I never posted it. But the tactics that they use to try to confuse the enemy in the military was so many different ways that they wanted to get out there to just to confuse the enemy. But one thing that I learned in this process, and I say this over and over again, God does not work in confusion. He don't operate in confusion and chaos. So I ain't got to confuse the enemy in what we do. Beyonce having technical.
Oh, it's
maybe
440,
Beyonce is still in
475.
her vocal lessons right now. I just got Beyonce just told me to tell y'all that she's still in her vocal lessons. She is coming, y'all. She coming. She's trying to get. I guess.
So it's a little out of order because I was working on the editing, trying to create a flow. So the first part was them talking about all the haters and how the haters had lost. They were victorious. God was on their side because they were doing God's work. This was a purpose-filled venture and all of that. So now we move into Jeremy's statements throughout that gave us pretty much a heads up of where we were going to end up and how Jeremy really felt about this situation. So we're starting in the beginning of the live where when Darius Cooks, I shouldn't say the beginning, an hour and 15 minutes into the live, because they were waiting on Darius Cooks, who decided to schedule his class or have them schedule this event during the same time as his vocal lessons. And so he was an hour and 15 minutes late, and they did not know he was going to be late. He let them get online and then told them, oh, yeah, I have class today. Although they all scheduled it, and Darius Cooks was promoting it, the flyer, on his platform. So there's no confusion there. But he was okay with sending them off. There's the flyer. 3 Kings on tour live, cocktails, convo. Got the time. I can barely see it, but the time and all that there. Darius Cooks just had them get on there. Like, whatever. I ain't want to do this Q&A anyway. It was their idea. Let them get on there and figure it out. And hopefully they done by the time I can get on there. So and what ended up happening was they did nothing until he got on there. They just rambled for an hour and 15 minutes until he got on. Then it was like, oh, now we can start.
I got supposed to entertain you until she comes.
No, we good.
Now listen, Winnie Kelly. Now I know that your spirit wants you to be messy and to say something like this.
So again, this is Jeremy. He's responding to people in the chat. He's very sassy. He's got his quick comebacks until he's tired of doing it. Then he get on his live and he's saying y'all bullies.
But you ain't never known me to start nothing late. So I don't know who you might be referring to, and you don't even know Corey. So you ain't never been to none of our events to say that something gonna start late or if this how something gonna be, baby. Cause I don't even operate like that. Okay. Now I know we on this live, and a lot of these folks don't know me, but I'm from 100 Mississippi. So don't ever get it twisted now. And I'm not the professional king at all.
You better let them know.
So you see how they get down. It's all about reading.
Y'all be having time, and I'll be having time too. I'll be having
gather them up and get them together. Gather them up and get them together, man. Come in this house with love now.
Because I'm from 100 Mississippi, and we ain't got but 2 stoplights in the whole city. So you already know what type of time I'm on. I'm not Darius. I'm not gonna make you no discount code. I'm gonna hurt your fucking feelings.
You gonna go with a cussing 2 minutes into the live?
Well, I don't want anybody's feelings.
Look like he the one who got his feelings hurt in the end, though. Poll question I'm closing out is: do you think this was that's a typo. This past weekend was the first major issue that the 3 Kings had? 12% of y'all like, yeah, I believe this was the first time. It it was Jeremy's fault. It was Jeremy's fault. He makes box cakes and he has a horrible attitude. So I'm assuming we got about 12% or 10% flying monkeys up in here tonight. 2% of y'all finger slipped on the wrong answer. I get it. 88% of y'all like, hell no. Obviously, this was not the first time because you can tell they hate each other. Darius Cooks wouldn't even reach out to Jeremy for clarification on what was really happening, although he was in the live listening, although he claimed he never watched it, to his followers just minutes after he watched it. Yes, they had a very strong friendship. This just took them all by surprise. Okay. All right. I'm with you.
Get hurt, but
cuss them out.
I feel like they're bringing it on themselves.
So the menu will be released when the tickets are released, so you will know what you're getting before you come, just so you can make sure.
Now, that menu did not get released on the date of the ticket sales. That menu came out like 2 days later, after people was like, he realized people, Darius Cooks, realized people weren't blind. Well, besides his cord flying monkeys, who's like, whatever you make, mass is okay with me. I just want to touch the hem of your satanic garment. And we saw one of them. We saw one of them on the on that live. It was a Sunday or whatever we watched, where she like, I didn't even think you should have showed us the menu. I paid my $400 sight unseen, master. Like, so he thought everybody was gonna do that, but he ain't got it like he used to have it. I'm watching the end. I don't know. I'm gonna put that as the next poll question. Do you think we are watching the end of Darius Cooks' reign as we knew it?
I don't know about any. Yeah, I don't know if it's in the hotels in walking distance or anything like that. I do know that these tickets are gonna sell out. How many tickets are there, LaQuincy? Damn, somebody asked the same question.
He said he think the tickets gonna sell out. That didn't age well either. Continue to listen.
I was asking.
There's only 300 tickets.
300 tickets, 200 general admission, 100 VIP. Can you disclose how many entrees? Yes, it's two, and two. It's 2 entrees, 2 cocktail drinks, and also the 2 desserts.
Man,
yes, you can take your box home with you if you want to, if you're trying to take it to go. If you don't eat all your food that you're gonna get in your serving, then now this ain't no buffet. Now you just walk around 15 times eating for 15 times. Now this is not Western Sizzle. All right. So somebody said, how did we meet? Now I'm gonna tell y'all, I don't even know Corey. Still don't know where he came from. I just learned about Corey before the tour actually started, and Darius brought the idea to me and was like, I got this dope dude that is a bartender and got his own like mobile bar situation. And I was like, okay, but who the fuck is he? It's like, I ain't never heard of him. So I went and looked him up, and he was like, well, just let me know what you think. So I was like, okay, cool. You know, he was doing his thing. I think the picture I seen, he was at the White House. So I was like, okay, this nigga might know something. So he might be a little something. So but Darius and I have been friends for over 10 years. We actually met a long time ago when I had my bakery in Mississippi, and we actually hit it off because he was following me, I was following him, and he had asked me about some of the cakes that I was doing. So I actually made him some cupcakes and cake jars, and I took him to Atlanta where he was at, and we just been like cool ever since. We ain't never had no falling out, none of that stuff like that. So
Yet.
It's just been up ever since. So he brought this idea to me.
When y'all heard that yet, that was from when I recorded this. That was not me just saying that. I had predicted this moment. I knew it was coming. They hadn't had any falling outs yet.
And we just been like cool ever since. We ain't never had no falling out, none of that stuff like that. So
Yet.
It's just been up ever since. So he brought this idea to me, and people have been saying for years like that me and Darius need to do something together. But so when he came up with this idea, I was like, cool, I'm with it.
This is good.
There is a cap.
It's only 100.
Sorry to my Instagram viewers. I sometimes forget. I got all these multiple chats going. But Pam's Love event planning is saying she stopped following Jeremy years ago. Also, she's saying, who this woman? So the lady on the screen is LaQuinty. LaQuinty was past tense. She was the I think she's supposed to be the director of operations for this venture. And so she took over Crystal's job, who was Darius Cooks' best friend, head D-Hag in charge. He got rid of her, fired her from this, and fired her as his friend as well, obviously, at this point, or at least the level of friend she used to be. And so that's who LaQuinty is. She was the event planner, so to speak. She got fired on Monday. She got fired on Monday. I ain't laughing at her getting fired. I'm kind of laughing at the "I told you so" part of it, but you know, want everybody to have employment.
VIP.
I wonder if she's saying like, is there a cap for how many she can purchase? Like, can I buy 4? Is that the max?
Oh, you can buy how many you want to, baby.
You can buy all 100 of them, and it can be your party.
If all of y'all coming from different areas.
Nelly B, I did not make that connection. Thank you for that. This is going to help me as I'm doing some other work that y'all get to see in the future. I did not consider that maybe around the time that Darius Cooks was working on, or the concept of the Carolina Pound Cake Company. Oh, it could have been also Cinetreats. It probably would have been Cinetreats. Would have been around the time that he met Jeremy. And could have been that he was learning how to bake from Jeremy to some degree and stealing recipes from him on some level too, or ideas, because that's what he does. Interesting. So I didn't make that piece of the connection. I forgot that Darius had the Cinetreats that he stole from Danny Rose. And then also the Carolina Pound Cake Company, which was an illegal trap bakery where he was mail ordering dry and moldy cakes across the country. Forgot about that. But that was during the pandemic.
Then how the Chicago people gonna actually be able to enjoy it? They ain't gonna be able to get on.
So supposedly this event was going to be so packed and these tickets were going to sell so quickly that even those of us from Chicago wouldn't be able to drive the 2 hours in rush hour traffic to get there. Wouldn't be enough space for us. Guess that didn't age well either.
Darius is on the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, Beyonce is coming.
Beyonce is coming, y'all.
And who jokingly calls their other business partner Beyonce? Unless they have diva-like behavior. Unless they act like they are the star of the show and the other two aren't as significant as they are. That was very telling to me as well. The fact that they were calling Darius Cooks Beyonce, Scamyonce, Renee S., you're correct. Thank you for correcting me, friend. Scamyonce. The fact that they were calling him Scamyonce and he hadn't even got on yet. It wasn't like it was a joke that got developed through the night based on him running late or something happened. No, you can tell that this is already a term they've been using to describe Darius Cooks and his behavior through this business venture of theirs in the past 9 months.
Shoot, I gotta get another device. My internet went out in the middle of class. So I'm hotspotting to myself. Look at God. Look at God. Brought you back over here.
How do y'all have all of these issues going on today?
It ain't my fault, bro. Okay, it is not my fault. Let me grab another device. I'm like,
let me tell you something. Because you ain't gonna do me like you be doing on people. You ain't gonna be repeating no shit to me.
Next poll question coming. Is it ever Darius Cooks' fault? Does he ever truly admit fault? I saw somebody, I think when I said it the other whatever day, Monday, somebody was saying, no, he said he was wrong, this and that. You have to pay attention though. If he says he's sorry or he was, I guess I was wrong, but blah blah blah, and then he'll retract it. You got to pay attention. Some of y'all just take everything at face value, surface. Y'all don't pay attention to the context clues. You got to use your critical thinking, especially when you're talking about a sociopathic, internet narcissist. It's different. It ain't like talking to your friend or your mama or your grandma. You gotta listen with use your third eye and listen with your third ear. Closing out this poll, do you think the Darius Cooks platform is slowly falling completely apart? 79% of y'all say yes. 21% of you say no. I believe that it's going to hit him in ways that he could never imagine at some point in the future. I do believe that. I do believe that. He thinks that his brand is impenetrable. I do not believe that. Based on what I'm seeing, based on what I know in general, but also based on what we're seeing. I don't think he's noticing what we're noticing.
Look, I'm like, I requested it. I requested it.
We see you on that dirty camera.
First of all, I'm able to get on the net. Okay.
There you go. You in there now, Darius.
I'm somewhere. Now, what are we talking about?
All right. All the kings is on now. Everybody is here. Beyonce is here now, y'all. I am in love with you. You set me free. I can't do this thing called life without you here with
we just in
me.
the background like this, Jeremy.
Because I'm dangerously in love
with you. Never leave.
All right. Well, everybody, let's get on in here.
They talking about this need to happen once a week, baby. This took 2 hours to get together. Every week.
Two.
Oh.
Don't leave out the part that we almost got put out of the Versace mansion because of you now.
Wait a minute.
I forgot about that. What I got put out for? Oh, because the camera.
Forget. Everywhere we go, we almost get put out of somewhere because of this man. Everywhere we go.
Why did we almost get put out? What was the problem? I don't think I remember. What happened?
AR, you'll have to rewind a little bit, friend. I think you might have joined a little late. I explained who the lady was, but I can't keep re-explaining it. So rewind a little bit. You just missed my explanation of who she was.
The problem why we almost got, where was we at?
The Versace mansion or Puerto Rico?
Oh, the Versace man.
No,
Versace mansion. We almost got put out because Corey, no, it wasn't. Corey came in with the cameras and didn't want to put the cameras down, and the man kept saying. Then the man was trying to get loud with Darius. I was like, oh my God, so this shit is starting already.
Oh my God, so this ish is starting already. What ish is he referring to? The chaos of Darius Cooks that he has knowledge of, but also that he's been warned about. Remember, in the earlier, in his Facebook Live clip we watched before we got into this piece of it, we saw him saying, I knew I shouldn't have got involved in this. My gut told me not to get involved in this. I knew this was going to end up being some ish. He's saying once he was there, going about around town with Darius Cooks, traveling all over the place, he was starting to see it firsthand. This man is a chaos magnet. This Scamyance brings chaos and drama everywhere she goes. She creates it. It's not the people around her. She is the common denominator. And he saw it himself and said, here it is already. He's like, dang, I thought there would be some level of peace. He's like, it's starting instantly.
We already going places and these people get ready to put us out of shit.
It's not my fault.
I missed all of that.
You was there.
Baby. Every time we go somewhere and get in some trouble, I'll be already down the street.
All right, so let me go ahead and ask Jeremy, what uniqueness do you bring to the Three Kings tour?
Wow.
Y'all catch Crook saying "child" when LaQuinty asks Jeremy what uniqueness does he bring to the group? Darius Cooks, child. Like, oh, he a problem. Got to pay attention to the context clues, people.
What uniqueness do I bring? Shit, I'm Cake King. I'm a black man out of Winona, Mississippi, and don't too many people come out of where I'm from. It's literally only 2 stoplights in Winona, Mississippi. I was the first and only gay black bakery owner in the state of Mississippi. And I was also on CNN. for that. So I don't have to run down my credentials. I know that my resume just speaks for itself. I ain't one of them people that got to brag on who I am and what I've done. I feel like my work has definitely spoken for itself in and out.
That's a read against Darius Cooks. I ain't one of them people that's got to brag about who I am and what I've done. Because Darius Cooks does it pretty much daily. Not pretty much, does it daily.
Out of the cake community. I'm just Cake King. And don't forget the Sippy Cake King.
You said the Sippy? Mississippi? The Sippy. Yeah.
Mississippi.
The Sippy.
How was this painful, ma'am? I'm answering the questions. How was this painful, ma'am? We just here to have a good time. We didn't have no.
So somebody in the comment like, oh my God, this is so painful. Because it was an ish show. Those of us who watched the whole thing all the way through, because these are clips. I got this all reorganized. So right now we're just watching all the pieces that include Jeremy's POV. That's the way to put it. Jeremy's perspective. So things he was saying throughout it. Then we move into, I think I got LaQuinty next because hers is kind of funny.
No program and no order of service. We were just here tonight.
No.
Tech support.
Ain't like LaQuinty for you
Tech
too,
support.
right? Like you.
Somebody said
Baby,
press pound.
call Google.
Tech support. Call tech support. But LaQuinty, even
next time we're gonna do what I say do. We're gonna do it the way I say do, and we won't have these problems.
No,
baby, I feel like I'm on one of them newscaster stations, and I'm in here just listening to the people in the background say they fucking up out there.
Back to you in the newsroom, Jim.
Y'all see this? Jeremy he's putting breadcrumbs throughout the whole 3 hours where we like, okay. He like, oh, they effing up. He know it's an ish show.
Back to you over there, Jim.
Jim, back to you.
Baby, y'all know I'm the tech guru. Y'all know I would have had these people looking right. Y'all know I would have had these folks right, y'all.
No, listen. Jeremy told us from the beginning what
I'm the tech guru.
Jeremy told us from the beginning what we were supposed to do, and we wanted to go live on 97 different. We wanted to go live on 97 different things. And Jeremy said, I don't know if that's going to work that kind of way.
Thank you. That's one king said that I was right. Is the other king going to agree that I was right?
Jeremy said, I don't know if that's going to go. I don't know if that's going to work that kind of way that y'all thinking it's going to work.
All right. Now that
Baby, y'all know I don't play by my content.
That's right.
I ain't got no videographer. I ain't got nobody to help me do my stuff, so I got to make my shit look right.
Yeah,
baby.
Y'all catching that read too? Y'all catching that read too? I ain't got no videographer and all that. I got to make sure my ish is right myself. Darius Cooks relies on the works of other people that he scams and underpays. So Jeremy is like, I know how to do this because I do it myself. I ain't the one that just shoots out commands and demands, get them half done, and then blame everybody else.
Like LaQuinty for you too, right? Like you.
Somebody said
baby,
press pound.
Call Google.
Tech support. Call tech support. But LaQuinty, even
next time we're gonna do what I say do. We're gonna do it the way I say do, and we won't have these problems.
No,
baby, I feel like I'm on one of them newscaster stations, and I'm in here just listening to the people in the background say they fucking up out there.
Back to you in the newsroom, Jim.
Pausing this over on Instagram. Hey, everyone on Instagram. Just so you know, we are actually live on YouTube. I see who just made that comment. Faith in Fashion 5 says, will you be posting this on YouTube also? Faith, absolutely, because we're actually on YouTube right now. This is simulcasting on YouTube and Facebook and YouTube, Instagram, and Facebook. So if you want, you can join us over here on YouTube, but it also will still be up. Absolutely. Thank you for the question, though.
Back to you over there, Jim.
Jim, back to you.
Baby, y'all know I'm the tech guru.
Followers
Y'all
are
know I would have had these people looking right. Y'all know I would have had these folks right, y'all.
No, listen. Jeremy told us from the
Y'all
beginning
know
what we
I'm the tech guru.
Jeremy told us from the beginning what we were supposed to do, and we wanted to go
And
live
did
on
nobody
97
listen to
different.
me?
We wanted to go live on 97 different things. And Jeremy said, I don't know if that's going to work that kind of way.
Thank you. That's one king said that I was right. Is the other king going to agree that I was right?
Jeremy said, I don't know if that's going to go. I don't know if that's going to work that kind of way that y'all thinking it's going to work.
all right. Now that Darius.
So we clearly see that Jeremy was like, let's not do it that way. That's not going to work. It's going to cause complications. We're going to have a bunch of tech issues. For those of us who did watch this original Q&A, the whole 3 hours, we know that they spent about 30 of those hours, 30 minutes of that talking about, we're echoing. Y'all hear echo? They saying they hear echo. Do you hear echo? Turn your sound down. Mute yourself. What y'all saying? Can y'all hear us now? They spent all that time. So Jeremy at this point is frustrated. Darius Cooks, he's getting dropped off of the Q&A. It's all kind of chaos, tech issues. Jeremy's like, I told y'all this wasn't going to work like this. Corey says, yep, you did say this, that we was trying to go live on too many platforms. When he says he's taken up for his brother husband, Darius Cooks, because Darius Cooks is the person we know that goes live on multiple platforms at a time. So I could see him insisting that they do that, which complicates the situation. But then he also don't get on time to help with nothing. And then he's the one with so many tech issues that he's barely participating. And when Jerome is just looking for confirmation that, yes, in fact, that, yes, you were right. This is what you said. What happens? Darius Cooks ignores him. Never says nothing.
Y'all know I don't play by my content.
That's right.
I ain't got no videographer. I ain't got nobody to help me do my stuff, so I gotta make my shit look right.
Yeah,
baby, I just told y'all that God don't operate in the spirit of confusion.
LaQuincy about to come
Y'all not finna disturb me.
Well, we don't want to block anybody just yet. We want everybody to come in and be able to have a good time. We'll reserve the block button. Because y'all ain't gonna talk crazy to me. I got self-esteem and I got work to do tomorrow.
I don't even have internet. Hold on one second. How do I share this? Hold on.
Hey, brother, husband.
Corey, let him get himself.
Okay, so now I'm still in the process of editing this, so I'll make it more clear when things are transitioning. So now we are moving into LaQuinty's part. We're probably gonna wrap up on this one. LaQuinty's segments are showing all of the moments that let you know that she is frustrated with Corey and she's over him. It's like a mama scolding a child.
Together.
Okay.
Now, Corey, don't give Instagram your tail to kiss because we don't want to look at whatever back there.
Listen, I'm working with something.
You can't say nothing to this man.
Corey, they can't hear you on Instagram.
That's what I said. Let me unmute myself and make sure I don't.
Corey, don't mute yourself.
You don't need to mute yourself, baby.
You ain't got to mute yourself. You just don't need to hear yourself talking.
Pay attention to LaQuinty through this whole segment. Look at her level of frustration. She thinks Corey is a joke. She's laughing at him. She's just like, why are we even on here with you?
That's all.
Just turn your volume. Corey, don't start hollering. Speak in a regular tone. We can hear you. Okay?
It's okay, sweet baby.
Where is your drink? Where's your drink?
Corey. Corey.
I gotta make the transitions clearer for y'all so y'all can know it's a different clip. But each time she's just like, scolding him. This 50-year-old man, she is scolding him.
Darius, do you need me to send the invitation for the Instagram? Corey, how many drinks, baby? How many drinks? How many drinks, beloved?
I'm on drink number 4.
The volume is down. Now is there an echo on Instagram?
No.
Corey, baby, he not talking to you. He talking to the people.
LaQuincy, I'm talking to my brother husband.
He drunk. Well, how many drinks you don't have?
One.
Oh,
Look at him holding up 4. I saw this on, where did I see this at? I think I saw this on Facebook. Somebody created a little meme of of Corey from that night. They're like, Corey, it's a montage of collage of pictures. Corey is showing him with how he looked when he was just 2 drinks in, then 4 drinks in. Oh, let me do it this way. Hold on. They got him where he's 2 drinks in, then 4 drinks in, 5 drinks in, and then 6. You see at the end. I hope y'all can see. Oh, it's okay on my big screen. Is watch it on your TV. It's hilarious. Everybody's so creative. All right, back to the clip. Where is it? Okay.
4. And Corey miss out on it every time. He don't know what.
Listen, I don't know what's going on.
it's not my fault.
Wait, hey, did I already pour the Hennessy already?
Corey.
I can't remember. Did I pour the Hennessy already?
All right. So same question, and I'll re-ask because Corey provided a rather lengthy response. I know I came on the tour around November, but just talk to me about what the journey's been like to put it together and what's been the hardest part.
You answer that shit.
I mean, we are on our 3rd project manager.
Yeah, you answer.
9 months they were on their 3rd project manager. A week after this, 2 weeks after this fiasco, technically they're on their 4th. Technically they're about to be on their 4th because LaQuinty is officially gone. Common denominator is who? Crooks.
So that question.
Yeah, LaQuincy, that's a question for you.
For everybody who's been saying, when tickets go on sale, why is taking so long? This, that, and the third, LaQuincy, you can sure answer that question. You've been on every call.
Let them know. Tell them. Let them know.
I think that anybody that has ever planned a large-scale event can understand the amount of time it takes before you actually get to ticket sales. For example, we probably could have sold out any city already, but without the proper venue, without the proper equipment, without all the things, then our event would never come to fruition, you know. And this isn't a fire fest situation.
I see. I forgot. I'm over here on you. Desi B is saying, I didn't know she was gone too. Eye emojis. Yes, LaQuinty is gone too. LaQuinty, as of Monday, I think Crooks announced that she was also gone. I see here on Instagram, Pam's Love Event Planning says, do you know what happened to Darius and his food photographer? You saying Maddie, but her name was Madeline. They don't work together anymore. Very true. It's a longer story than I can get into today because of the topic we're on. However, it is on my list. But long story short, Darius claims that he stopped doing business with Madeline because she became disrespectful to him. But he wouldn't. He said she said some stuff to him that he just would have never thought she would say. But he was playing games with her. It's a deeper story, though. But basically, he gaslit. He lied on her, tried to make her out to be the bad person, but never went into detail of how they fell out. But they did officially fall out. Somebody hit her up saying that Darius Cooks was trying to be his own food photographer and doing those horrible pictures that we started to see online. He bought all this equipment, camera equipment, lighting boxes, all these things, because he feels like if he's around a person with talent for long enough, and it's his narcissistic, sociopathic mind, he thinks that he can do their job. He thinks that he can just observe a person with talent who does something, and then he thinks he can copy it and do it just as well, if not better than that person. So he called himself doing that with Madeline after having 5 years or so of them working together. And it was a miserable fail. We don't even hear him talking about food photography no more. And he was talking about he He lied and said he had a client who saw his work and wanted to pay him, or was paying him $20,000 or something crazy to be his food photographer for some project or something. Just gaslighting. But yes, Madeline is the food photographer is gone. And so Darius Cooks right now is posting. He's actually recycling a lot of old content. I don't know. I'm looking over here because it's comment over here, but y'all here. The camera's here. He's recycling a lot of old content now. So you'll see him showing old videos from like before his most recent mommy makeover, before the second bypass surgery and all of that stuff. So you see him a little larger, all that kind of stuff. Oh, okay. Thank you so much. I love when y'all do this because it's too much to remember. Thank you so much, Asia Sutherland, who says it was $40,000 to shoot a cookbook. So y'all see, I'm not making this up. I don't have to lie to kick it. I don't have to lie to kick it. Darius Cooks was claiming, look at Hannah Drake cracking up. Darius Cooks was claiming that him being an amateur food photographer hadn't still even got all his deliveries from Amazon yet. He was posting stuff. Oh, I got a new light box. Oh, I got this stand. Oh, I got this. I got that. And then he gets on there and claims that somebody's paying him $40,000 to take photos of their cookbook. Not to give them his stolen recipes that he stole from the Food Network and Pinterest and everywhere else, but to take the pictures only. And again, we stopped seeing him take his own food photography pictures, and we ain't heard no more about none of it. That's another thing about Darius Cooks. He moves on from things very quickly, if you pay attention. Where is the sex? Oh, I'm on YouTube. Where's the adult toy line? Where's the dildos and crock pots? Where they at? I thought when he got online, got this video too, got online talking about some, yeah, I'm getting into the adult toy line business. It's a so-and-so $1 billion business. So can you imagine my market share when I get on there, blah, blah, blah. Oh, we got to do that. That's a whole episode. Let me not go too deep. But long story short, he created a Facebook page. What was it called, y'all? Be a Snack. Be a Snack adult toy line. Got a Facebook page out there. He had a bunch of flying monkeys, horny flying monkeys. They was horny. Flying over there to that Facebook page. Boy, if y'all see those comments, then he's doing stuff like, oh, I can't go there. Oh, y'all know I could just go on a rant with this stuff. That ain't what we're talking about tonight, but it's funny as hell, so I got to tell it. He's sitting over there. Oh, Lord, I wish I had it handy. He's sitting over there taking pictures of him sweaty from like working out. Well, supposedly, when he was starting to go to the gym a little bit for 3 weeks. Got him all sweaty. He probably sprinkled some water on himself. Taking pictures looking like he all out of breath for this. It wasn't going on Facebook like his regular platforms. It was going in that group. Then he in that group talking about, more graphics, adult stuff. Oh, and they eating it up, asking him what size he is and all that. I was like, I told y'all 3 inches of sadness. Quit acting like y'all don't hear me. We got pictures and everything. Quit acting like you ain't seen this picture. 3 inches of sadness. But oh, them flying monkey, they like, oh, massa, I'll work with it. It ain't gonna move the ocean, but I'll work with it, massa. So he doing all that. He in there cleaning. He got a picture of him cleaning a fleshlight or whatever. The thing you use on your male phallus. Cleaning it. He was cleaning it with his regular dishes. Cleaning it with his plates and forks and spoons. A sex toy. Oh, you cannot write this stuff. You cannot write it. All right, for the sake of time, I'm going to go ahead and play just a minute more of this, and then we're going to read some comments and we're getting out of here because y'all got to be acting up. Y'all going to have me, y'all going to have this video demonetized. Y'all play too much.
We want to make sure all our I's are dotted and our T's are crossed. And my resume speaks. I'm a well-educated, well-seasoned professional in these streets on a myriad of levels, and there's nothing that I do that's going to be half-assed. So we've taken our time to get here.
LaQuinty said nothing she does will be, and I'm gonna end it here because all we saw was half-assedness. That's all we saw through this whole thing. And I understand, I will say, because I don't want to hurt LaQuinty's future prospects. Some of y'all might say, I really like her voice. Well, some of y'all are saying, I like her calm demeanor. So y'all might want to hire her for something. Have at it. What I do know is that Darius Cooks will sabotage a person who may be competent and make them seem incompetent by the time you're done. If you're only on the outside looking in and you just see the results of what's happening, you may assume, well, LaQuinty was in charge. The menus didn't even go out with the tickets or even ahead of time. LaQuinty was in charge and she's supposed to be so sophisticated and intelligent. Where was the substitutions on the menus for people who don't drink at all? For people who may be pregnant or trying to get pregnant and they don't consume alcohol? For people who are vegetarian or vegan? Where's these substitutes? These are things that, you know, a brilliant project manager or director of operations of such an event would think about. So some of y'all might be like, nah, you're lying, girl. This was a mess. I wouldn't hire you for my pet's funeral, for my cat's funeral. I'm saying give LaQuinty some grace, because Darius Cooks, whatever he's involved in, will be an ish show when there's other people where he can point the blame. So give her some grace. I did not today. I wasn't getting my notices today. Where is comment at? Who said that? J Rave. J Rave is saying, Vell, did you see him today throwing Jeremy under the bus even harder? Unfortunately, friend, I did not. Hopefully somebody on Twitter or in the Exposed Darius Cooks group, hopefully they got some clips of that. But I today didn't get any notifications to record today. And honestly, I didn't even try to pay attention to make sure I didn't miss anything. Hannah is saying, so Corey gone, Madeline gone, Jeremy gone, Crystal gone, and his followers thinks it's everyone else, not him. Well, you know, Hannah, yes, all those, but you know the list is about 20 people long at this point. I'm gonna have to go ahead and compile that list. I did. Well, I don't have it handy. I did have a list of the people. Yeah, but these are the most recent. These are the most, because no, you said Madeline. Who's not on here? What's his name? Marcel. Marcel was what? Marcel was what? 2021, 2022, or 2021 and 2022. So Marcel was his sous chef. Oh, Q. Like we can just go on and on. Like we could really put this list together. But you got Q, you got Ramon. The list goes on and on. Yes, some of y'all see. This is how he wins. This is how Darius Cooks, he is so chaotic. He's the Tasmanian devil. He is so chaotic that people can't keep up with it. I follow it. I follow the groups that follow it and have my own stuff that I see, and I try to put it, and it's still a lot to keep up with. That's why y'all need to get these likes up. Get these likes up. Let's see where we at. We need, I said at the beginning of the video, I need to repeat it more. We need 2,000, not 2,000. I'm looking at the number of views right here. We need 1,000 likes on this video for me to come back tomorrow with more. And we'll approach some different areas tomorrow. And right now we're at 465 likes. So if you haven't liked as of yet, get them likes. We got 640-ish number moving around watching currently. So we quite a bit short. But yeah, like this video and then we'll come back with more. But we got Marcel. Look at it. We got who did I just put here? The Watcher saying, wait, Corey gone? Yes, sweetheart. I'm sorry, you could be a male. Yes, the Watcher. Corey is gone. Corey the videographer. Corey the bartender will be gone soon. We'll be adding him to the list probably sometime late this year, probably. Who else? I just saw somebody else say, who gone? Oh, Jesus. Oh, it's so hard to keep up. Mississippi says, Marcel, what happened to him? Marcel been gone, miss. Been gone. Been gone. Oh, y'all, I can't talk about everything at once. Well, I'm already at 2 hours. Actually, you know what, Miss Sip? Oh, I have a video on it. I did a video on it. It's been so long though that I probably can't find it real quick for you. But look at my channel. Go back and look. If I'm not mistaken, it's called The Great Escape. Marcel's Great Escape. Now it makes me want to Google it because I'm curious. Or maybe I put Marcel in the title, hopefully. It was so long ago, though. But yes, I have a whole video that explains. Yep. Why does my thumbnail look different than I thought it did? I thought I had a different kind of thumbnail. Oh, maybe I had changed it. Okay, here it is, friend. I'm finna put it in here in the I can't put it on Instagram, but I'm gonna put it over here and for Facebook and YouTube. Here is the video that I did 2 years ago. Marcel been gone 2 years already. Oh, we miss you, Marcel. I hope you're doing well. But yes, the story of what happened to Marcel, I just put the link in the chat. So check that out after this, Mississippi. But yes, we'll talk about all these people. It's a lot, y'all. It's a lot. But everybody else the problem. Everybody else the problem. Everybody else is money hungry. Everybody else is unreliable, unskilled, untalented, like all of it. Everybody else, not him. Everybody else. Oh, before I forget, let me pull this in. So, let me close this one out. Does this last poll? No, I got one more. Does Darius Cooks ever take accountability for his actions? 6% of you say yes. Yes, Massa always takes accountability. He is transparent. He is 1,000% transparent. He gets on his IG lives and tells us everything every day. Okay. 94% of y'all got sense. I'm trying. You know what? I've gotten to the place with my platform. I'm like, hell, if Darius Cooks can just be an evil human being, satanic, I can at least just be myself and just be like, take it or leave it. Some of y'all gonna enjoy what I do. Some of y'all gonna be like, Vel, keep it real and it's okay. Some of y'all, you too harsh, you too judgmental, you too. I don't care. I'm me. Like it or not, like the video or not, subscribe or not, I don't care. I'm just here to do my work. And I'm gonna be me. And guess what's going to happen? I'm going to still grow because people like me who are part of my tribe going to roll with me. The end. Okay, so do you think, the next poll question, do you think that Darius Cooks knows about this series? So right now we're in our Exposed Darius Cooks series. I've kind of doubled back because we had the Exposed before. That was a couple years ago. We were doing the Exposed series. I kind of doubled back, and this is called the Exposed series part 2. Part 2. Do you think that he's aware that I'm doing this? I ain't even chopped down the stuff for the other social media platforms. I ain't got this stuff on TikTok yet. I ain't put the reels on Instagram yet. None of that. I just been doing these lives over here on YouTube, my main platform, my primary platform. Do you think he's aware of this, though? Do you think that Darius Cooks, because somebody asked him this question. Hold on. Here it is. I got to find this video, though. Hold on. Okay, I know how I'm going to find it. Somebody asked him this question, and somebody on Twitter grabbed this because I didn't know this had happened. I missed this one, too. Yes, video file. And I'm going to search for Crooks. What's this thing do? Okay, didn't. So someone asked Darius Cooks in his live, I guess on yesterday sometime, you know, he was in bed again, but I think this was a midday in the bed with his Taco Tuesday rusty meat chest showing, because it looked like his daytime nap. But, you know, he gets into bed and talks and munches like Cookie Monster. But they asked him, the question was, do you think Zelle is making issues for your brand and business by making so many videos about you? I'm sorry. I read that improperly. Forgive me. Do you think, NASA, they're making issues for your brand and business by making so many videos about you? So that was the question that he got in his IG Lives yesterday. And this is how he answered.
Videos about me. I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't even know LaBelle was making videos about me. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. I have been so... I got him blocked on so many things. I didn't even know the man was...
Unfortunately, this is why I like to record my own stuff, because y'all know I record the whole thing. But that's all that's out there. I don't know if somebody got a longer version. It'd be great if they did. But that's all I got. But he's claiming... It seems like it was longer than that, though. Wait, did this start at the beginning? Hold on. Let me try it. Is it in? Let me try it one more time. It seems like it was a little longer than that. Hold on.
Videos about me. I'm going to be very honest with you. I didn't even know LaBelle was making videos about me. I'm going to be very, very honest with you. I have been so... I got him blocked on so many things. I didn't even know the man was...
Oh, I guess it is that short. Huh. Anyway, we know it don't have to be long for us to know he lying. Is it... My question to you... Oh, well, let me close out this poll. Do you think that Darius Cooks knows about this series? 96% of you say yes, absolutely. Of course he would. He can't avoid it at this point. 4% of y'all like, no, Master don't know, because he ignoring all of us telling him about it. So even if, trust me, this person's question on his IG Lives, even if he wasn't, let's go with he don't have no burners. Let's go with he wasn't Donna the other night in our chat. Y'all know, because a lot of y'all was like, Donna is Darius. A lot of y'all was saying that when I watched the replay. A lot of y'all was like, Donna is Darius. So let's go with he wasn't Donna and the other trolls we've had here or there that sound just like him and repeat the same narrative that he does. Ain't no way out of all his flying monkeys that none of them have gone in his DMs or however ways they can reach him and told him, he at it again, Master. We thought he was gone. Ain't no way. Also, we know you are a flat out liar. Anytime you don't want to talk about a topic, you plead ignorance. You claim that you have not seen it. How do we know? Because we just talked about it earlier in this video. When you claim that you had not seen Jeremy's live, yet you're in his live saying, hey, I'm here. Oh, girl, you was just the worst. You got to be better with your lies. Where's this one at? This is the one I wanted. Wait, where is it? Here it is. You got me. Caught again. All right, I'm gonna do a couple little quick comments, and then we're gonna get on out of here, and then we'll see. I think we'll see. I'll see y'all tomorrow. Where we at? Yeah, we're at the halfway mark. We got the third shift people. They about to start watching. They're gonna be watching to get them through they work night. So then they'll get some views. Then we got the early morning people. They'll be doing some people who listen on their commute to work and stuff. So y'all just all remember, you got to hit that like button. We need 1,000 likes on this video in order for us to come back tomorrow with more. And yeah, I ain't gonna even tell y'all what we're gonna talk about, but it's gonna be interesting. It's gonna be good. This behavior isn't new for him. Nope, not at all. this is a good question, Ryan Hunter. They didn't go after the mixologist, only Jeremy. Yeah. They only went after Jeremy, and I said this before. They only went after Jeremy because Jeremy was one who had a backbone. We just basically watched Jeremy have a backbone during the Q&A. We saw that Jeremy was putting out breadcrumbs and telling the truth. Whereas we saw, and we at some point I'll figure it out the way we'll go through the content, but we'll show where, and we did see it, but we'll the montage I'll put together, where Corey is caking for Darius Cooks. He's saying that Darius Cooks is brilliant, and he said that Darius Cooks made catfish and collard greens from scratch because he said other people use fake flour, and he said the collard green that Darius Cooks used was this big. Caking for Darius Cooks. So that's why the flying monkeys. That's why they like leave Corey alone. He love our master like we do. Jeremy a little too real for them. Jeremy's reminding them that God is not the author of confusion. Although Jeremy was operating in that confusion for a while and he was complacent, he eventually woke up. Do a couple live comments. Right. Ooh, that's that caking for crooks. Lord be well, he's caking for crooks. He's a crook. He's a crook sexual. With Jeremy just now posting that he is at peace, I think he's smart enough to let crooks make money off of him. To not let crooks make money off of him by going back and forth. Yeah, he know, and then he has. I mean, even in the Q&A, we saw him say, I don't make discount codes to, get back at people and blah blah blah. So, yeah. You got him shook, Vel. He's telling the food. Oh, is he now? All right, y'all. I gotta go. Thank y'all for everything. Love y'all. See y'all tomorrow because I'm pretty sure y'all gonna get these likes together. And I'm gonna send y'all out with our latest favorite clip of Darius Cooks. I might do the food truck story tomorrow because what I am starting to do is say, well, let me respond right away versus waiting. Because her narrative get out there and then people, hell, we should do a watch party with it. It's late. I don't feel like it, but we should do. Stay tuned. Don't get too far away. Make sure you're signed up for our VIP text community because I might decide to do a quick little watch party. Or maybe I'll do it on Patreon. I'll do it on Patreon because then I can be more relaxed. So Patreon, I might send y'all a link to this. Here it is. Text community. Join the text community. You can get a link. When I do the little watch parties and all that good stuff. I'm about to put it over here in both Facebook and YouTube, the chat. All right, y'all. I'm gonna send y'all out with this, and I will see y'all tomorrow. Get out of here.
This, you know what? This is the thing. It don't come up no more. This is as far as it come up. I guess I didn't get the one with the extra long handle on it. It's fine. This one, I like the spin mop. You ain't got to touch it. I twisted the pole. This is as far as it go up. It only go to 48. What's 48? 2, 4, 6, 8. That's 4 feet. This 4 feet tall. This about 4 feet. This about 2 feet. This 2 more feet. This tallest it go to 48. That's it. It's not meant for me. It's meant for Maria. I love this mop. Girl, it don't the fuck go up. Extendable telescope, 22 to 36 inches or 36 to 48. Bitch, you got 2 choices. 22 to 36 or 36 to 48. That's it. It don't go no fucking higher than that. Okay? Now, do you want the flow clean or not? What the fuck do the size of the mop got to do? Girl, twist. I have twisted. Girl, down, up, down, up, down, up. I'll talk to y'all later.